How's it going, everybody? And yeah, when I talked about 1117 in yesterday's video, um, I have a friend that's born 1117 and so forth. That is a Zechariah 1117 Bible verse of the right eye wound. And I just found out that the Heidi Bowl, which was on 1117, 1968, where the right eye, per the Bible verse, utterly darkened Raiders played the Jets. Jets brought down the Twins. Twin Trumps. Killed the jet engine killed Donnie Darko. You know, that movie was all about the right eye. So that took place, the Heidi Bowl, preempted football game by the Raiders. I mean, by NBC. Again, Raiders and Jets, November 17th, 1117, per the Bible verse, about the Antichrist, right eye utterly darkened. Took place on 11/17, 1968. 68 was the year of RFK, JFK, and 2001: A Space Odyssey. It's a very big year because 68 comes to Antichrist in reverse reduction and his first and last name. I don't think it's the one with a middle initial. Might be with middle initial. 68 is his main number. It's just not used a lot. 88's used more. Um, but there's a lot of different numbers that bear his name. Of course, 666 in the Jewish gematria does come to Donald John Drumpf, and we've proven many times Drumpf was once the family surname before it was changed to Trump to fulfill the other Bible prophecy of being here in his own name. A trump is a horn, and a horn is a trump, and the horn was the Antichrist in the book of Daniel. So to fulfill both Bible prophecies, you need the Drumpf and the Trump. He is both. I can change my name to Pepperoni Pizza. I'm still a Stokes. Okay. He's a Drumpf. That was the family surname. The Heidi Bowl on 11/17, 1968, that when they pulled the game to put up the movie Heidi, they said broke the NBC switchboard. Well, of course, we're sure that's not true. And from that moment forward, they never cut off any football games or any sporting events, really. The TV show could wait. In the film Groundhog Day, on the movie marquee, when Bill Murray's walking by, up on the marquee it says Heidi 2. Heidi, Roman numeral 2, as if to say the sequel. There was no Heidi 2. What they're saying is the next 11/17 right eye utterly darkened moment. The Heidi Bowl is 20,831 days from our date that we're looking at now of November 29th. It is an exact 37 progression. It's 563 progressions of 37. So it's a direct hit. It's a direct smash hit. Yeah. The Heidi Bowl, 11/17 to November 29th, 1968. So is the movie Seven. So is the song Painted Black. Take Me Out, Franz Ferdinand, which had the telescope of a sniper's telescope on the album cover. Franz Ferdinand was the World War One cause of World War One was his assassination. Take Me Out means, to take me out. put that target. Parallax View, which is about assassination of a politician, released on Trump's birthday. That's a direct 37 progression. The video of Lavender, 3/14/2017, which was Snoop Dogg and him getting, with the POTUS, wasn't POTUS at the time. Yeah, he was. A 3/14/17. Yeah, of him getting shot. It's a Lavender video that had a clown dressed up as that current president, which is now also the current president. When Trump turned 9/11 months old and Israel turned 888 months old on May 14th, 2022. The October 8th, 1988, a blood moon total lunar eclipse. Again, on October was once the eighth month, so it's 88. I'll tell you something else. There was something that took place on 9/10 this year, on the date of 9/10 or September 10th. But once you get past Julius Augustus or July and August, when they inserted them to push them all up two spaces, because September was once the seventh month, October, octagon, octopus was once the eighth month, November meant nine, December, decade, decameter, December meant 10. If he goes down the 29th and rises on December 1st, that is a 9/10 combination. Well, there was a big event that took place just this past 9/10. Yeah. So anyway, we will get to much more later. We'll make this part two on the playlist on my other channels. I might eventually build a playlist on the Bible study channel also. Let's get on with tonight's Bible study. And a stone was brought and laid upon the mouth of the den, and the king sealed it with his own signet and the signet of his lords, that the purpose might not be changed concerning Daniel. Then the king went to his palace and passed the night fasting, because remember, the king loved Daniel. He couldn't believe that he got tricked into signing this decree that ended up costing Daniel potentially his life. So neither was instruments or music brought before the king as usual, and his sleep went from him, so he had no ability to sleep. Then the king arose very early in the morning, or he didn't sleep well. Then the king arose very early in the morning and went in haste unto the den of lions. Because remember, previous study, he told Daniel, your God will save you. And and anytime you're living in the Bible in real time, the earth is supernatural. We will be again at least 2 to 3 days after this right eye, Zechariah 11:17 event. Anyway, when the king came to the den, he cried with a lamentable voice unto Daniel. And the king spake and said to Daniel, O Daniel, servant of the living God, is thy God, whom thou servest continuously, able to deliver thee from the lions? Then Daniel said unto the king, O king, live forever. My God hath sent his angel, and hath shut the lions' mouths, that they have not hurt me, for as much as before him. Oh, Daniel's not talking anymore. Colon. Now it's explaining. For as much as before Daniel, innocency was found. Oh, it is Daniel still talking. My bad. Let me say it again then, as Daniel, first person all the way through. My God have sent his angel and shut the lions' mouths, that they have no hurt. They have not hurt me. For as much as before him, innocency was found in me, and also before thee, O king, I have done no hurt. So I think the translation there, is saying, because I haven't done anything wrong, um, I'm spared, or something to that effect. Let's go to it in what is this? This is Daniel 6, I think. Daniel 6, Bible Gateway, New Living Translation. And Daniel answered and said, Long live the king! My God sent his angel to shut the lions' mouths so that they would not hurt me, for I have been found innocent in his sight, and I have not wronged you, your majesty. Okay. That usually don't need much help with. I've always skated right through that before. It's the first time I've ever really looked it up. And usually the end times Gospels of Daniel and Revelation, we don't have to look up, but I'm glad we zeroed in on that tonight. Yay. Learn something new every day. Love it. Because, and then he moves right into, for as much as before him, innocency was found in me, talking about his God, and also before thee, O king, I have done no hurt. So I've done nothing. My God, I'm innocent before my God and also before you, king. Yeah, okay. Good to know. Then was the king exceedingly glad for him and commanded that they should take Daniel up out of the den. So Daniel was taken up out of the den, and no manner of hurt was found upon him because he believed in his God. And when we get to tomorrow's study, good Lord willing, because tomorrow is certainly not promised, especially when you do what I do for a hobby here on YouTube. Um, I'm always waiting for my appointed time. With that said, hang on. What am I looking at here? I'll be doggone. Oh, okay. And what was this? Okay. Hilarious. And what were we saying? Yeah. Yeah. I am very grateful for what the Lord has me doing every day, teaching the truth in his word. And but good Lord willing, when we get tomorrow's study, those that ensnared Daniel and set him up before the king, they end up getting thrown and their family, children, everybody into the lion's den. All right, let's move over to John 11. Then they took away the stone from the place where the dead was laid, and Jesus lifted up his eyes and said, Father, I thank thee that thou hast heard me. And I knew that thou hearest me always, but because of the people which stand by, I said it that they may believe that you have sent me. And as soon as Jesus had spoken that, he cried with a loud voice, Lazarus, come forth! And when he was dead, came forth bound hand and foot like a mummy, and his face was bound with a napkin. And Jesus saith unto him, Loose him and let him go. Then many of the Jews which came to Mary had seen the things which Jesus did and believed on him. But some of them went their ways to the Pharisees, so some didn't, and told them what things Jesus had done. Or maybe they were believers, just wanted to share it with the Pharisees, assuming the Pharisees would join in belief. Who's to say? Then gathered the chief priests and the Pharisees a council and said, What are we going to do? This man's doing all kind of miracles. If we let him alone, everybody's going to believe on him, and the Romans are going to come and take away both our place and nation. And one of them, named Caiaphas, being a high priest that same year. Oh, I think I like this. This is a good one. Let's see if this is what I'm thinking it is. Said unto them, Ye know nothing at all, nor consider that it is expedient for us that one man should die for the people, and that the whole nation perish not. Well, we're right in the middle of it, aren't we? Good Lord willing, we would get to the rest on the morrow on Friday's study. I'm glad you're here. I love you very much. Ask questions anytime. That's what I'm here for.